Welcome to Ranch Simulator. In today's video, we're going to talk about wood. It's an essential resource to build your ranch structures like fences, foundations, walls, beehives, garden plots, you name it. This video won't address anything outside of the standard vanilla game on the original map, so no mods, no DLC. We're going to address how to gather, transport, process, and store wood, as well as how to regrow your trees. Stick around to the end to find out a pro tip that I found out about by accident and I can't find anyone else talking about. Enough dilly-dallying, let's get to work. Gathering wood is a simple process. First thing you'll need is an axe, so head on over to the hardware store and make your purchase. You can't chop just any tree, only those on your property, so head back to your ranch and get to chopping. Approach a tree, the bigger the better, and hold E to chop the tree down. Paul Bunyan over here needs only one swing and the tree is done for. Look at the stump and hold E once more to clear that out. The tree won't regrow and it just gets in the way. Now approach the fallen tree and hold E once more to delimb the tree and chop it into perfect logs. These log sections are what we will process into planks. Unless you have your table saw nearby, you're going to need to transport the wood to another location. Logs can be loaded up into the back of a suitable vehicle like the UTV provided by the initial tutorial. Look at a log and left click to pick it up, then hold the right click and scroll to rotate to an appropriate position and left click to place. Repeat until you've loaded everything up. Keep in mind, logs will stack on top of each other if you need more space. If you want to be extra efficient, head on over to the hardware store and purchase yourself a log trailer for $500. This puppy will allow much faster loading and will carry up to 36 logs in one go. You're going to need a table saw to cut down the logs into usable planks, so take a drive to the hardware store once more to purchase a cheap table saw and a jerry can. Fill the jerry can with fuel and head home to get to work. Place the table saw down where you'll have enough room to work. Attach the jerry can and the saw will likely turn on automatically. Make sure you don't leave it running when you aren't using it, it will chew through your gas. Grab a log and place it in the green symbol. The saw will do the rest. Once you have enough money, purchase an additional cheap saw or even a luxury saw to speed things up. Stacks of 8 planks can be carried at a time, and these are easily placed in the back of a suitable vehicle. Planks will not be placed in the log trailer, unfortunately. The luxury table saw is far more expensive, but also far quicker than the cheap one, though speed is the only benefit. Watch the two work side by side and see the difference for yourself. Storing wood is simple. For 12 planks, you can construct a log holder. The name is deceiving, it also holds planks. Each log gives 2 planks, so comparing the storage capacity of 42 logs versus 200 planks, it is far more efficient to store planks in the holder. Taking planks out of the holder always gives a full stack of 8 unless there's less than 8 available. Chopped pine trees do not regrow, ever, and you're a monster for cutting them all down. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about how to regrow your forest. First, you need to head to the hardware store and purchase a shovel. Once you have that in hand, head to the general store to purchase some non-native invasive species saplings. Don't go crazy here, start with 5 or so. Trust me, they will take over the local ecosystem in no time. Head back to your ranch and pick your spot to start your forest. Grab your shovel and dig a hole in the ground. Then grab the sapling and place it in the dirt mound with E. Give it a day or so and it'll be full grown and ready to harvest for logs. Chopping down one of these trees will provide 1 to 3 saplings for you to replant. You'll have a forest bigger than you can harvest in a day in no time. I promised a bonus tip, didn't I? I haven't seen anyone else talking about this and I found it by pure accident, so I hope you can make good use of this. Through pure lumberjack magic, saplings can be processed on a table saw for 2 planks each. That's right, those tiny little saplings can each produce 2 2x10s. Just place them on the table saw like a full log and let the saw do its work. It's a good way to use up the extra saplings you'll start getting once your forest is the right size for you. Well, that's about everything there is about Wood and Ranch Simulator. If you think I missed something or have any extra tips of your own, put them in the comments. I'm sure me and everyone else would love to hear about it. Happy ranching!